What's up, y'all? It's your boy Rich.
And your girl Asia.
And this is Trucker Talk TV.
They can school you on trust, man. All you gotta do is listen. If you wanna make some money, grab your pen and pay attention. Those runners, they some champions. They always on a mission. If you got a load need picked up, then just hit them. They come get it.
First and foremost, let's say
thank you to God.
Oh yeah, we blessed, man.
I felt like he was about to say that. I felt like he was about to preach a sermon. He was like, first and foremost, let's say thank you.
Bow y'all heads, everybody. Nah, we gonna.
I felt like he was about to say that low key, but that's okay.
We gonna always be grateful. Shout out to God. We blessed, man. Our business been blessed. Excuse me, our business been blessed. We doing good. Shout out to God for real though.
Yeah. So today we about to get straight into it because I feel like we need to talk about this.
Oh, this is hot. This is hot on the table. This is hot on the table.
Actually, we had like this whole idea, this whole like thing we was about to do and talk about.
Yeah, we had notes.
Piece of paper, notes.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like we can't talk about that today because
not right day. Every day trucking is different.
It's gonna be something different. And every day in trucking is something different. But today, what happened today?
You looking fine over there. That's what's going on. What's your number? What's going on? It's like,
what happened today? Tell them what happened today.
Okay, we y'all ready?
No, because for real, we really want to give y'all knowledge and stuff, but I feel like
this is knowledge. Y'all gonna learn from this. Y'all gonna learn from this. It's real talk.
No, it is knowledge, but I just feel like for real, it's like we wanted to talk from the beginning and how we started the business and all of that kind of cool stuff. We will get into that, but today we gotta talk about today because it's like fresh. So basically, what we gotta talk about? Just tell them what we gotta talk about.
Our driver. So it's a long story. Where should we start? Like,
all right, so I'll do it. I got it.
I mean, we can start from here.
No. I got it.
It's a lot.
All right. Listen, because I'm gonna talk. You want to tell me what we talk? I'll talk. All right, listen. So basically, what happened was
she lying. Let's get it.
All right, listen. We hired this driver, right? And he cool as a fan. Like, don't get me wrong, cool as a fan.
We hired him this week.
Yeah, this week. Cool as a fan.
Everything is
Shout out to him. He is one of the great, like, he's a great driver. Don't get me wrong. He came on board, boom, 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 ready to work or whatever the case may be.
No questions.
Yeah, nothing. Like, just ready to work. So, like, you know, you get to, like, know your drivers and stuff like that. So we was, like, getting to know him or whatever. And basically, he pretty much, he's been real, like, real with us, and I like
honest,
that.
Up front.
Yeah. I like how he's, like, yeah, like, he's, like, real. So he basically was like, man, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, like, I'm in a pretty jacked up situation. He was like, damn, what happened? He's like, I bought a truck. And he was like, it's in the shop right now. It's been in the shop for a couple months. And as y'all know, due to the pandemic, don't send your tractor trailer nowhere thinking you about to get it out unless you got like the plug for a mechanic or something like that. But long story short, he was like, what did he say? Oh, he was like, I got my truck in the shop. And then he was like, I'm trying to work, make some money. I was working for another company, boom, 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 whatever. I don't know what transpired. Yeah. And he was like, basically, I'm just trying to stack my bread back up.
I don't. COVID over there?
No. Oh, cool. So he basically was like, you know, he was like, I need to stack my money up. And he was like, I need to basically get my truck out the shop. I was like, all right, bet, what's going on? He was like, I don't even know, to be honest, but I'm gonna follow up with it and figure out what's going on. And we was just like encouraging him to tell him like, you know, like, check on your truck, check on your truck. So he was like, all right, bet. He called us today. He was like, dog. We was like, what happened? I could hear it in his voice. You could hear it in his
voice, like it wasn't good.
Yeah, like I knew it wasn't good. So he was like, they told me $18,000 just for the parts.
Not including labor. Just for the parts. I said, what exactly is wrong with your truck? Like,
so basically, he said when he first, so basically he was like, so he pretty much broke it down to us. He was like, when I first bought my truck, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, like I was hella excited. I just wanted to have my own truck. I just wanted to get into my own, you know, do my own thing. He was probably flexing for his girl and all of that.
He rushed into the situation.
Got my own truck, got this, got that. Nah, I'm just playing. But he pretty much admitted that he rushed into the situation, and he was like, he was just happy, he was excited to get his own truck or whatever. So he was like, he pretty much messed up at that point, and he said he pretty much felt like he jumped into it. Not only that, all right, so we told you about the parts, $18,000 just for parts. Y'all won't even believe this part.
What's up? Tell him.
What's next?
He still has a truck payment.
How much?
$1,300 a month. That's not a lot. That's not high, but he still owe $14,000 on the truck. Not too bad.
That's not. But that is bad
for somebody who's trying to get up and running, who don't have a, not trying to put nobody's business out there, but you gotta save in this industry. You have to save.
And we're not putting him out there, but we're just using him as an example to say, like, don't get too happy because you see the dollar signs. So not only did he tell us that story, I called like my two guys that I go to. I got an uncle and I got another older guy, like an uncle of mine. I got another friend, and they're like older. They've been in the game 20 plus years and got like 5 to 10 trucks or more on the road. So I went to them straight up like, hey, listen, what should we do? They both was like, first of all, I wouldn't even got myself in that predicament, but it happens. No shade. They weren't throwing no shade.
Yeah, this is the trucking industry.
It happens. They also said, tell him don't get discouraged. Like, he's young. You can turn it around and you can bounce back. But you're gonna have to work for somebody for a minute. First and foremost, the first piece of advice they both gave me: pay the truck off now.
You don't want that $14,000 on your credit.
Yeah, there's like, and my uncle, he pretty much was like, what did he say? Oh, my uncle, he was like, file bankruptcy. He was like, because to be honest, if you wait around and try to pay it, that $1,300 is eventually gonna catch up with you. Yeah. And especially if you like working just to pay the truck, and you're not like reaping the benefit of like owning the truck and making that payment, it's kind of like paying a car payment and you don't drive the car and you're still catching an Uber. You know what I mean? Makes sense, right?
So let me say something, man. This is a huge red flag, and he admitted to these red flags. He admitted that he rushed into the game.
He did.
He didn't really know what he was doing, and he just wanted to make that money.
Yeah.
Do your research. If you see a truck, bring a mechanic. I don't know if he did that.
He said no. So he told me that he brought a mechanic, and the mechanic looked at the truck, but he didn't plug it up. And he said
I wouldn't have paid that mechanic.
No. He said that he felt like that it wasn't a good idea. Like he said, now it plays back in his head like the red flag. Like, why didn't yo hook the truck up? And so he was like, he thought about that, and he was like, why didn't he?
Well, probably wasn't no lights on the dashboard.
Oh, true.
You know, I don't know, but still.
Yeah.
Still, in this process, don't rush. When you're trying to get a truck, this is your money. This is your bread and butter. This is your business.
So now, he's in this predicament. He owes $14,000. Still got monthly payments. That's not gonna stop. The bank not trying to hear it. And $1,800 in parts. $18,000. I'm sorry.
In parts, not including labor.
Not including labor. And you're not even talking about the amount of time that he's gonna be down. Now, honestly, I was straight up with him. Like a lot of people always compare the trucking game to the drug game, and no shade, but I was like,
it's hand in hand.
I said to him, I was like, dude, unless you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and you can make a quick flip, I don't know what you about to do. And I would, that was I was joking.
But the good thing about this, it's always a blessing in something bad. But let me say something. This week he ran into us. We hired him. We had a fast hiring process, and he's making a lot of money. And we take care of our drivers. We bless our drivers more than the average company.
Yeah, because what he said to me, or us, what he said to us this week was, he was like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was like, before I met y'all, like I applied to like. He said so 10 to 15 jobs. He said on Indeed and a whole bunch of stuff. He said the most out of 10 people, for the jobs, the highest was 7. The highest was 17. But he said that was 7 days a week guaranteed.
Okay, 1,700.
So he said 1,700, and that was like 7 days guaranteed. With us, like weekends are kind of optional, and we don't slam you every weekend, to be honest. But with us, like there are some weekends that are required that you have to work. Not have to, but we like for you to, and like we work with you. If you work with us, you make more money. We make more money.
We always offering bonuses. We always, looking out. We're not over the road. We're local.
But you take care of your drivers though. Like that's the main thing. Take care of our drivers.
Like we loyal. We honest. And we send our rate con over.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So all right, so he's a new driver. So we always like to hear like the funny and fun stuff from like the drivers when they come from like other companies and stuff like that. Yeah. So one cool thing that he told us that was really, really funny was he was like, yo, I'm sitting here and y'all sending me these rate cons, and he said just not even from the previous person, but just in general from like somebody that he used to work with. He was saying the money don't stop. He's like, the money just doesn't add up. He was like, yo, from what the work that he was doing, and then like we're sending him the original rate cons.
Basically, no company gave him a rate con.
Yeah, like no.
And if y'all don't know, hold on. Let's explain what is a Raycon, because some people might
not know what it is.
Like, what is that?
All right, so
what? Let me ask you, what is a Raycon?
All right, so a Raycon is basically the sheet of paper that you get from the broker, and they send it, and it has all the details on it. But if you work for a company, sometimes they have like apps where they could do a driver Raycon.
They got a driver Raycon.
So that's like if your salary, right?
Huh? Say it again.
That's like if your salary, they have like a driver. Like if you agree to the driver that you're only gonna get paid $1,400, they'll send like a driver Raycon, because you don't need to know how much the load paid and stuff like that, right?
Well, I mean, like I said, well, I didn't say this, but I tell people all the time, like, just be honest with the hiring process. Get everything, ask questions up front, like, hey, will you sell over the Raycon? How much will I get paid?
Yeah.
Like for us, we do a percentage on our loads.
But what I was saying was that if you're paid weekly and you have a flat rate in your salary, you're not gonna get the Raycon.
If you have a flat rate, I mean, I don't know. We don't do flat rates.
See, we do 30%, so we can't say.
We
but
do 30% of
I'm quite sure that if you're just a driver for a company, I don't know, like you just get a sheet of paper and it just tells you what your stops are, and then you just get your whatever. I don't know how they do it, but I know we do 30%, so we have no reason to hide.
Yeah, as soon as we get our Raycon from the broker, we send it straight over to the driver. We don't hide nothing.
That's because they get paid 30%. So it's like, you know what we make, we know what you make. And for real, I kind of feel like that motivates the driver. Like they see what you see. They get the upfront and honest, like, what's going on in the business. And if you're trying to help to teach your drivers how to become business owners, I feel like this is the best way, because it helps them to see what you see and to know. Like, can you imagine working for a company, you're trying to learn to start your own business, and then like
got you in a blind.
You've never seen a Raycon.
Never seen nothing.
So then you start your own business and somebody sends you, they talk about a Raycon, you're like, whoa, what's a Raycon? You know what I mean? So I just feel like it really helps them to just understand. Some people can't afford 30%. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I noticed that.
Yeah. It's, you know? Some people can't. I will say it, when you do 30%, like, it motivates the driver to want to make more money. They can make as much money. It's no cap.
Yeah.
It's no cap at all.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. And I just think it's important to just take care of your drivers anyway. But I can honestly say, like if we first started though, I don't think when we first started we could afford to pay 30% though.
No, it gotta grow.
Yeah,
as
like
time
it grows,
grows, you learn a game, and and when you get to that level, you can do it. It's a great idea.
It's levels to trucking.
It's
like, people say it's levels to a lot of things, but I totally think that it's levels to trucking. And
oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, you don't just jump out the gate like making a bunch of money. You don't just boom, boom, bam, slam, start making. It's levels, and you gotta grow into it. But this is what happened today. Is so much stuff every day.
If you tell a driver, I'm gonna pay you a flat rate $500 a day, they not gonna be motivated to do 2 or 3 loads. They gonna give you a
$500 a day.
$500 a day. That may be one load done. But if you say, hey, I'm gonna give you 30% of each load, they gonna be hungry. They gonna be motivated. They gonna be out. They gonna be out there all day for real.
Yep.
Trying to run that back up. You know what I'm saying?
Because it more money for us, more money for them. So it's like, for us, it's like, shoot, you want to work? We make more money. You make more money. And like I said, I just think that's an important topic. But driver pay we'll get into on another episode.
Absolutely. If you want to keep your drivers, take care of your drivers, pay them good, be fair, be honest.
But the moral of this story is basically like,
being smart. Don't rush into this game. Do your research. Your first truck, don't rush into it. I mean, take your time. If you don't rush into this.
And we have a lot to talk about as far as like, just in general, we got so much more to talk about. You know what I mean? About so much different stuff.
But that was hot.
Today was hot. Yeah,
that was hot on our heart, hot on our spirit. It's just happened.
Yeah. That was like, and like I said, like, I definitely, I kept his spirits up.
Oh yeah.
And I told him, like, don't give up. keep pushing, keep trying. Don't let this discourage you. He wanted to go home and talk to his girl about it. And I was like, you know what? Take a deep breath. And I was like, just calm down, relax. I said, don't let this discourage you. Because sometimes people are one mechanical breakdown away from giving up.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, what do you do? You gotta go back to work.
This is how I eat. This is how I pay our bills. This is my life. This is all I know.
Yeah.
And so my truck broke down, and I can't buy you a bag. Can't get your nails done. You know. So.
No, I definitely know. No, it makes sense though. It makes sense.
Real talk.
But man, we got a lot, and also going into further episodes, we're gonna talk.
You're so far away.
I know. Going into further episodes, we're gonna talk more about we're gonna talk more about specifics. So I know you guys are asking in the DMs, like we get a lot of the same questions, like rhetorical questions.
Absolutely.
And it's like repetitive questions. And you know, obviously we could go and like charge a class and do all of that stuff. But we just feel like nobody really like we had to like do a lot of research to like figure out a lot of stuff, and we had to like take a lot of losses. And I felt like some of the people that we asked in the beginning was like shunning us away, and they were like treating us some type of way, like it was a crime to ask them a question, or like we was broke or something. Like it's like I was like,
that's good.
Or like we wasn't serious. And you know what I'm saying? Like I understand, like even us being in the business, and we get a lot of people that ask us a lot of questions. They're not serious. They don't have the money. They're just asking questions. They're not ready to purchase a truck. They're just talking. Yeah. And that's a waste of your time, and I get it. And you get a lot of that. But there are some serious people, so I feel like we should, as truckers and business owners, we shouldn't treat everybody like they ain't got the money to buy the truck, or they not ready to drop the bag, or they wasting your time, because there are some people like that was us. We were serious.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah, like we were serious. We was ready to go drop that truck, and we asked a question to somebody, and as soon as he like threw shade, we was like,
"Oh no, we gonna figure this out."
Time.
We don't.
Oh, it's go time. And so we just figured it out. And don't get me wrong, we have took some hits. We got some juicy stuff.
A lot of money.
Like even some stuff we haven't even posted on social media. That's been major stuff, like assurance.
A lot.
We've had a lot of crazy stuff that have happened. So
and you have to have tough skin. You gotta be for real.
And I broke that a couple times. I ain't gonna lie.
Every day is something different. It's trucking. I mean, this is a truck. I mean, it could go up.
I ain't gonna lie though. I broke down a couple times myself. Like he always says like, you can't put your heart in it. But
you gotta be tough.
I broke
you doing good. You getting strong. You getting.
Especially on dispatching, like
you gotta be with it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be what?
Listen,
you
gotta be. You gotta be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be with it. I'm an island boy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be with it. This game out here, you gotta be with it.
I cannot.
You gotta be with it.
You already.
You gotta be with it. I'm an island boy. Shout out to the island boys. No, listen. With this game, booking loads.
Oh, now you want to be serious.
Oh, hold on. Oh, booking loads. Hold on. This is hot too. We get loads for a good price. Why y'all running cheap loads? Y'all running loads for free.
Yeah, so we have
y'all running loads. No, I'm serious. Y'all running loads for. Listen, we ready to fight. They running loads for free.
No, so what happened was, let me tell you. You want to talk about that today, or you want to talk about that another day? All right, so we'll talk about it. So why
stop
he bad?
Running cheap loads.
So what happened was, we had these loads, we was getting good pay.
My broker be calling me back like I got another broker that's gonna do it for free. Come on, man.
No, dead ass, you not lying, but.
Am I lying?
No, you're not lying, but it's crazy.
With that, man.
But when you do that, it just messes up the game totally, because you're not gonna be able to sustain and run your truck off of what you're offering, and then now they're not gonna do it for higher because nobody's taking it.
Some people feel as though I can run it at this low price because I don't have no truck bill, my insurance is low. Man, listen.
Don't settle for nothing with these brokers. They got the money.
They got the money.
And you gotta be tough. And I had to learn to be tough. Like I've been hung up on, I've been cussed out, I've been told.
Oh, we got into some arguments before because she'll take a low price. I'm like, nah. Ask for this price. Don't be scared. Do not be scared to ask for what you want. Start high. And have a middle price, and you know what I'm saying, try to aim for that high price, but if it don't work, hit that middle point.
I was definitely real scared.
Not settle for nothing you don't want to do.
I was real scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared because they're intimidating. Like they know that you new, and they know that you're new to dispatching, so they'll like try to
smell it.
Oh, they know. And then they were trying to play me and stuff like that. Or not only that, like they also, like some stuff I ran into was they're super aggressive. So you gotta remember, like in this trucking game, everybody fend for themselves. Like sometimes these are brokers and dispatchers or carrier reps or whoever it is on the other side. They're sitting there and they work for themselves basically. So it's not like they work for themselves. They work for themselves, or like basically a company, but they're like independent contractors to the brokerage. So it'd be tough. Like I've been hung up. I've been sent a rate con, told me I could run the load, called me back, said the load is canceled out of nowhere. I called him and asked him why it was canceled. He said, clearly you didn't hear what I said, and hung up the phone on me.
Oh, they get smart. They get smart.
I've had another broker, I'm not gonna get too much into the situation, but I had another broker pretty much talking to another one of my dispatchers that I trained. Yeah. Tell my other dispatcher that they didn't like me. What? Like for some odd reason. So they're just weird. Brokers are weird. And they just
sometimes they do anything to get them loads off. They'll tell you like the load can get picked up early. You get there and they'll be like, the ship will be like, oh, this load don't get picked up until such and such.
Yeah. They lie.
So they lie. I mean,
or how about when they post them on different boards and they say it's picking up in Richmond, Virginia. Whole time that don't picking up in Africa.
TQL. They known for doing that. TQL.
Yo, TQL ought to be ashamed. JP Hunt is low too.
Oh, they low ball. They do the low.
Yeah, JP Hunt low balls, but TQL lies. When I tell you they lie, they lie. Yeah. So, and then when you ask them, you know, like, why did you lie? They'll say, oh, because they'll be like, oh, I lied because we gotta put it in different areas to pretty much manage or handle the load. So, long story short, y'all, it's been a pretty adventurous day. It's been a crazy day in trucking. We keep it trucking every day though, but it's been
tomorrow
crazy.
Payroll.
Tomorrow's Friday. It's payday. We do our own payroll. We do our own books. We do our own dispatching. We do our own everything. We do our own driving.
Our drivers
we do all our own stuff.
Well taken care of. Let's say that again. Well taken care of.
Yeah, we do all our own stuff. So we're gonna get into that, deep into that, and start talking about that, and start teaching y'all that, and start showing y'all that. And two, if y'all feel like what we're saying is like just in a short segment of like a little podcast or whatever, feel free to reach out. Yeah,
we'll answer
at
all
Ghost Runners
questions.
LLC on Instagram, Ghost Runners Trucking at Outlook.com through email, or just DM me, and I'm willing to do coaching one-on-one, or just help y'all get in the truck game, or whatever I can do to help. I'm here to help. So just let me know what I gotta do, and then we about to be out.
Let me say this though. Listen, we on live, y'all. Ghost Runners live, and somebody said, how do y'all keep the chemistry going? That's a good question. You gotta be best friends. You gotta be best friends with your partner.
I don't even like you.
You don't like me? It's okay.
I don't even like you.
It's okay. We gonna keep it P. She don't gotta like me. You know what I'm saying? As long as the business running and flowing, I hope good. We good.
Oh, so he's using me for the business.
No, I'm never using, baby. Never using. No, we good. We you gonna come across bad times, arguments. That come with the game. You gotta keep it P. You gotta keep it P. P positive.
We'll talk about that on a segment too. We'll talk about like how do we multi-manage,
because we got a family, we got kids, we got a business. Oh, we didn't tell y'all we also have a power washing business, Ghost Runners.
Truck wash. If you need truck wash, holla at us.
We do commercial property, boats, all commercial property, whatever it is.
What's the next question?
What is your driver gonna do? That's a good question.
That's a good question. So basically, what we
he with the money team. He with the money team right now.
He with the money team.
So he in good hands regardless.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what he's gonna do. He had a rough he just sounded down when I talked to him. I felt so bad. He just sounded so defeated, and I was telling him, trying to encourage him. But honestly, I feel like I think he might work for us for a little minute and just
stack the bag up.
Pay
on his truck.
Pay on his truck. Get that $14,000 down, and then and just bite the bullet on that truck after he pays it off. He might can flip it, sell it, try to do something to it.
And I want y'all to what would y'all do? Give us some tell us give us some feedback. What would y'all do in this predicament? Because this is rough. Let us know.
This is definitely rough.
Yeah. Somebody said, what is y'all Instagram? It's Ghost Runners LLC.
At Ghost Runners LLC, yeah. Definitely let us know what y'all want us to talk about, what y'all want to know. DM us, let us know. Let us know what you want us to do. We here for y'all, answer all y'all trucking questions.
Trucking is good. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days.
Yep.
But if you do it right, be patient, be smart, do your research, you can really come up in this game. This trucking industry changed my life.
It took us a while, but
it took us a while. Well, we've been in this game for about our actual business about 2 years. But we're blessed.
We accomplished a lot.
We accomplished a lot. We learned a lot. We lost a lot of money. But you know what I'm saying? Stay positive, and you will be successful in this industry.
Yep. And that's all we got for y'all today, folks. But we definitely be back. We definitely be back very soon. We're gonna do this every week. So we're gonna have something. I can't say that we can go backwards and talk about everything that we want to talk about, that we plan to talk about. But what I can say is that
somebody say, "What's your number?" My wife right here. You can't do that, man. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that.
He's a whole fraud.
I don't know.
Like I said, we had plans to talk about certain things today, but unfortunately, this was the hot topic of the day.
Like we wanted to get this off our chest.
Don't you feel like every day in trucking something happens?
Something new.
So I feel like every week we're gonna have something new to talk about. But we're definitely gonna try to talk about like specific topics because I know y'all are looking to learn those things, like insurance and stuff like that. We got like insurance stories and
or like on like you might have a load and your truck might break down or a tire might pop and you gotta be able to just how to handle the situation, man. You gotta stay cool in these situations, man, because every day can make or break you.
That's right.
Every day can make or break you.
We got a handshake. Keep it trucking up.
We're gonna talk about the food trips, you know, pulling over every time they gotta go use the bathroom, get some food. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
I have to talk about all of that.
Y'all already up 200 extra, so shit, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Hey, we not playing, y'all. We put that work in. We gonna get to the top because we put that work in.
I'm ready to go.
She hangry. We ready to get her some food. We gonna take care of that appetite. Yeah. Cut that out.
Don't be too scripted. Go. What's wrong? What you want to cut?
No, go ahead.